everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 7th of March. Now just before I get started, if you are new, please subscribe, hit those like buttons guys, you know that helps me heaps, and please comment on my channel. We always chat to each other here. We share a lot of our information because a lot of us come together here on my channel from all around the world, and we share what's going on in our countries because as all of us here know, most of it is not on mainstream media. So before I get started, I'll just keep you up to date with Australia. Little Australia. Yes, we did get the visual, that elbow. If you're new here, that's Albanese, my Prime Minister. It's his little nickname. We have a few nicknames here, guys. He was out in his dinghy with his pleb lost at sea the other day, surrounded by great big ships. I did get that visual. Well, it's all happening in Australia. I flicked the news on this morning. I think it is a comedy show. The news is becoming more and more of, apart from being a big bunch of lies, it's turning into a big comedy show. And it's also just about, well, to us, it's a comedy show. It's just fear, fear, fear. At the moment, we're getting told at the moment in Australia, and it was on the front pages of the paper apparently, yes, very serious business, that Australia will probably go to war with China in 3 years' time. Yes, very scary. We've got to up the military now. Australia's in big, big trouble because China's like marching towards us. This is just getting ridiculous. It is getting ridiculous. Oh my God. And they showed food shelves. You know, we were talking about that the other day, guys, about the food shortages. Well, yes, they're showing the empty shelves now on the news here in Australia. There's a lack of food, of course, because of the floods. Oh, yes, because the transportation can't get through the roads, and now we've got fires, so they'll probably blame the roads being blocked by fires. And then the next one is there's a lot of protests going on around transport industries here in Australia because of the costs rising, meaning fuel maintenance, all these things, and they're ones that transport the food. So, of course, there's going to be more food shortages here in Australia, isn't there? And that's what they're using, even though they're not actually probably telling people that these businesses are going down the toilet and they're going under and everyone's losing their jobs and the real story. So I would say that's probably more why the food shelves are getting short on supplies, because of a lot of these industries that are just being taken down to nothing and being destroyed by their own government. Well, that's kind of what's happening in Australia. And one more thing, yes, today, the 10th interest rate rise. I told you it was coming here. Well, we've got the 10th one. Can you imagine what that's going to do to little people? We're certainly at the tipping point, aren't we, guys? So enough for Australia. That's just to keep you guys up to date. Let me know what's happening where you guys are. I see that they're starting to talk a lot about the coronation now. It's like becoming a very big deal. So I don't doubt over there in England, Wales, UK, you're getting bombarded over there, guys. Oh, God, I'll be staying in Terrabilla, your peaceful place, for the next few months, away from all that nonsense. I think didn't they say Charles is going to do a sit-down interview? God, I hope it's a better interview than the one that Prince Andrew did. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's get started, guys. Enough of me yabbering and gibbering on. And we'll see what comes up. God, have any of you guys seen the movie The Shining? It's a horror movie, isn't it? Hasn't it got that Jack Nicholson in it? Is that the movie The Shining? Anyway, it's very scary. It's a horror movie. Well, this is what's happening with people's lives now. It's like the government is like that. What they're saying is the government is chasing people down now. It's like they're attacking people. Like if you think of that Jack Nicholson in that horror movie, oh my God, it's like people are being attacked, and they are. They're being attacked from every angle and every direction. Sleepwalkers, not us, not here, not you. Rather, if you're here on my channel, you're already awake, so you can see what's coming and you're aware what's coming. You have very good a very good viewpoint of everything that's kind of being rolled out at the moment. I always say there's more to come, but at the moment you can see these things coming. This is the people that are waking up, the sleepwalkers. They're starting to see this now as becoming a horror movie like The Shining, where they're being like attacked by this crazy person, meaning their crazy government. We know they are. And it's every aspect of their life, not just financial, it's everything. Because we're going to see this year, we're going to see huge job losses. We know we are. So many people are going to go under this year. It's just horrible. The balance of power. See, I keep getting that balance of power. It's not balanced. It's the elites and the government leaders and all these people up here making all the money, and all the little people are just being taken down, taken down, taken down, taken down. Just squashed. I think I always talk about Trudeau treading on people like a doormat. Well, that's what's happening globally now. All these government leaders are just treading on the little people and peasants like they're nothing. It's just what I'm getting. All right, let's see what else we get today. Oh, China. Oh, I keep getting China. Every time I hear that word China, I just think of Trump saying, it's China. It's the China virus. Oh, I love Trump. You do have to love him or hate him. He's still entertaining. I'm getting that China's still trying to be this dominant force. Well, we know it's working here in Australia because that's what they're feeding the people. They want to be the dominant force. They always have. They love the intimidation. See, it's never about the war. I keep saying it. Hopefully some Aussies might listen to us. But it's about intimidation. It's all threats, threats, threats. That's how you get your political power. That's just what I'm getting for China. That's how they work. See all the visuals. And the visuals they put on TV here in Australia this morning was, of course, of Xi Jinping. And I think he was walking with Putin, actually. Oh, I can't remember. But intimidation is, they showed all these big soldiers marching and how he's building his empire and his big army, and everything's bigger than thou in China. So that's what I'm getting. They want, and it's a power threat. It's just a power threat. I keep saying it. Oh God, honestly, they could feed people anything and people believe it. It's completely nuts. I mean, why? Why would China just come over here and just bomb us all? Like, people don't even ask that question, though. People don't even ask that question. You know, 1 minute elbow shaking hands with China, if I do recall. Penny Wong, our ridiculous, I don't know, she's one of our ministers here. She's always over there having dinner with them and shaking hands. And, you know, what is wrong with people? Don't they see those things? I saw Elbow shaking hands and doing all this stuff. Like, suddenly we're at war with them. They're feeding us these stories for a reason, aren't they, guys? None of this adds up. It really doesn't. And then we're getting the whole TikTok, everything around TikTok, which we know China's heavily involved with. So they just feed us anything they want. It's even hard sometimes for us to see through all this BS and garbage, even though we are the BS detectors and we can work a lot out, like Sherlock Holmes with his big magnifying glass. We still struggle sometimes to see these things when they're a long way in the distance. It's not easy to work all this out because it is like a giant puzzle that has to be put together. It's not easy. All right. They showed me the visual of like a Where's Wally puzzle. You know when you get, I'm sure you guys know Where's Wally, where he wears the red and white striped top and the blue jeans and the beanie. And you've got to find him. There's books and things you can find him in, but there's puzzles as well that have got like a zillion million Wallies on them, and you've got to find Wally's girlfriend and Wally's dog and Wally's everything. And this is what I'm getting. Like, this is how hard it is to try and piece this sort of reset and the truths and everything. It's like doing a Where's Wally's puzzle with a million Where's Wally's on there, and you're trying to find things and figure it all out and put the puzzle together. This is the putting the puzzle together. Imagine if you got all those pieces of puzzle on the table with the little striped jumper, and they all look the same. For anyone out there that's done a jigsaw puzzle, it can be very challenging. You got to make sure you get ones that have all different kind of colors and segments, because it's too hard to put the puzzle together. Well, that's what's happening with these sleepwalkers. They've just got, the guy just saying, oh, they've got no hope. Oh, no. Oh, it's showing me that they're still just done the border. They've just done the border of the awakening puzzle or the reset puzzle for figuring it out really. But they are waking up, guys. They are. We know they are. A lot of us here have been talking about it. People don't fight back, they don't strike, and they don't do all these things unless they know. God, I hope in Australia here, seriously, I know I always talk about them being gutless wonders down here in Oz, but 10 interest rate rises and nothing happening. Like, what the hell? And it's not like it's just interest rate rises. It's every aspect of their life that is going up. The cost of living is crazy and no one does it. Oh, there are a few protests, I tell a lie, there are. But, you know, how bad have things got to get in order for people to stand up? I honestly don't get it. Anyway, we'll just keep hanging at Terabella and waiting for everything to unfold. It's a mystery to me. I scratch my head. Oh my God, honestly. All right, enough of that. Let's keep going. God, we're going to start hearing. We know they're trying to bring out, we keep talking about these stupid passports, these health passports, digital IDs, vaccine passports, all this kind of crap. I'm getting this herd immunity visual still, where they're still trying to herd the cattle. They want to herd the cattle and keep getting them jabbed. We know they do. They want to do it consistently and they want to do it methodically, and they want it all. They want this captive audience. They're still trying to corral all the cattle and the little sheep to follow that narrative of but it's the narrative of the jab wheel. See, in order to travel, you still might have to, yes, I think you're going to have your international vaccine passports. God, and the thing is, it's all been proved wrong and incorrect, and it was all misinformation and disinformation about transferring the virus and transmission, and then it's got vaccine injuries, but no, none of that gets talked about. That's not important on your jab passports. So I am getting this corralling of the people. They're still trying to corral them into this. It's like the permanent jab fixture. That's just what I'm getting. We keep talking about that. They want it to be locked in. And see, people are CV weary. They're weary of the jabs. So they have to connect the jab with other things. I kept saying it's going to be the flu and the CV jab. It's going to be this and the CV jab. It'll be that. They're going to attach it because they have to keep doing this. Well, as we know here, the spike protein to get the effects of it. So they've got this big push going on at the moment where they're still trying to round up the cattle. I can't believe people are still falling for this rubbish. I know you guys are the same. We just can't believe it, can we, guys? It's just insane. How are they not seeing and sensing this? But we do know that mass psychosis really took them into a deep coma. Oh, that movie's here now, Cocaine Bear. It's on at the movies. I think my hubby's going to see it tonight, so I'll let you know how it is if he says it's any good. Because it's like the hibernating bears waking up from the mass psychosis. Be careful, guys. All right, let's see what else we got. Gosh, I'm just getting there's going to be a lot of exchanges of energy, and this is for us as well with other people. I keep talking about the guide suggested that we kind of zip our mouths up a little bit and we don't say too much because we're dealing with a lot of pain bodies that are going to be angry and rising up. We don't want to get into these arguments and things. So there's going to be these exchanges of energy, but it's going to be up to us to keep the energy like down. If someone's rising up, just you stay down. And then what happens is, it's like anything. It's for an example is if you work in retail or something and someone comes in and starts abusing you, you can bring that person down by softening your voice and using a lower tone and just saying, look, just calm down. I understand. I am hearing you, and making sure you're hearing them, reiterating back what they're saying. That's very important when you're listening to people too, is to always repeat something back to them to let them know that you've heard them. So we're going to have to play this role in the exchange of energy. We're going to have to, moving forward, like I said, we can't bombard people. We have to bring the energy down. Our job this year is to make sure we keep the energy down and not, because we don't want these volatile situations like erupting. We certainly don't want to be in that, because we've found a way out of that. So that's our role this year, is to just keep, there will be a lot of energy exchanges between people, but we have to just keep that, that calm and that lower kind of flow in conversations and things. That's going to be up to us to recognize it. See, this is where you've got to keep growing and evolving and keep practicing these things, like listening to Eckhart Tolle, practicing that living in the now, keep other people calm, because we know how hostile and angry and pissed off they're going to be when they realize the truth. And they might come looking for answers from us. We don't know. But we've got to maintain our stability. And that's how you do it, by remaining calm, using those softer tones in your voice. Obviously, this is really important this year moving forward. We don't want to get into any arguments at all. It could end very badly. We don't want to do that. And we don't want to be know-it-alls either. That was never what we're about. We just want the truth out, and we want people to be safe. These are our friends and family out there that we knew they were going to hurt. We knew these spike proteins were going to be no good on their immune system. We're going into winter here, so it's going to be interesting to see what sort of eventuates around head colds and the like. Hopefully people are getting some vitamin D. I know you guys over there coming into spring will be getting your vitamin D soon. So keep up your zinc, your vitamin D, vitamin C, and your multivitamins to keep your energy up. I take a few multivitamins sometimes. Just as you get older, you get a bit tired. All right, let's see what else there is today. Oh, apart from being tired, tired energy a bit this week. Not terrible, but just we're a bit weary, aren't we? It's been a big start to the year. All right, hang on. God, they're giving me the movie Gladiator. We're like gladiators. It's like, if you think of the movie, I haven't really seen the movie Gladiator. That's Russell Crowe, isn't it? That Aussie actor. I heard it's very good. But what it is if you think of gladiators, they just keep standing back up. Like they fight and then they stand back up. They fight, they stand back up. And the gladiator, pretty much in my mind, is whoever's left standing at the end. So this is what we're like. We've had this real strength and tenacity to keep fighting our battles. For the last 3 years, all of us here, no matter what your journey's been, whether it's you're unjabbed, whether it's you were mandated, lost your jobs. Look how many fightbacks are being won over these mandates. It's absolutely brilliant because it's illegal for them to have done it. They're starting to drop a lot here in Australia because they're realising, oh, this could be a big lawsuit. So things are changing here. Or you're jab injured, major. We've had to keep doing these fights. But it's all well worth it. Oh my God, sorry guys. Oh my goodness, the fight. See, when you're battling that hard, like we have, it's very exhausting. It takes a toll on your body, your mind, your spirit. But we've found ways free of all that, and we've fought through, we've battled hard, and now we're still standing like the gladiator. So I'm kind of getting that image, the gladiators, meaning we have this toughness, but you see, it's not just a physical toughness. That's what I'm saying, and that's what the guys are kind of saying. It's like that little movie, Finding Joe, that I tell you about on YouTube, where they got the little guy in the, well, I guess you could say like the knight or the gladiator helmet and everything, and then he sheds it all, and underneath he is who he is. But this is what I'm saying. It's not just about physical toughness. It's the mental toughness. It's what lies beneath and what's inside of you that gives you that inner strength and sort of that fortitude to keep going. So that's what I'm getting for us. We're the gladiators today. We fought, and we fought really hard to push through and achieve the things that we have. It's not been an easy road for a lot of us here on this channel. It really hasn't. All right, let's see if there's something to close with today. See, I'm getting this visual of an onion, and it's like in that Shrek movie, he talks about onions. Is it donkeys or something. Was it donkey? Talking about ogres are like onions. You got to peel the layers off to get to know them, kind of thing. I'm pretty sure it was in Shrek the movie. That's what these sleepwalkers are like. The peeling off the layers. Well, we hope they're peeling off the bubble denial suits and taking them off. But they're like onions. The layers are coming off. You take off the outer skin, then you take another layer. There's all these layers to an onion. So that's what I'm getting for the sleepwalkers. They're shedding their layers. They're shedding their layers. And I guess that would be exposing themselves, dealing with their emotions, finally deciding to look instead of denying everything. I'm getting that. They're like the onion the description of the onion. They've got layers. Oh, we get a lot of Shrek here on my channel. All right, let's see if there's something to close with today. I'm getting this old song from the 80s. We always get songs from the 80s. Beat boy, hit that perfect beat boy, beat boy, hit that perfect. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I wonder who sings that. I don't know who sings it, but it's about beat. See, vibration is about beat. That's why we like music so much here on my channel, I think, because it really uplifts our soul. Hit that perfect beat boy, hit that perfect beat boy. God, that's an oldie. And it's about beat. I always get drum beats and different things like that for us guys. It's about vibration. We've got to keep the music up. We've got to keep our vibration up. It's a representation of us. Hit that perfect beat boy. It's the beat, if you think about it, it's kind of the rhythm of life too, like the rhythm of life as well, a rhythm of our life to keep ourselves going, and the things that keep us going, like our creativity, our passions, being in our terabellas, our relaxing head spaces and places that keep us calm. So I'm getting that song, Beat Boy. Hit that perfect beat boy. Don't know who sings it. I know you guys will know it. You're always so good with the music getting back to me. I do appreciate that, guys, because sometimes I get so muddled up. All right, let's see if there's something else today. God, they're giving me... Who sings this song? Is it the Easy Beats? Monday I got Friday on my mind. There's a hustle in the city. Da-da-la-la-la-la. You would like her, she's so pretty. There's a hassle in the city, all right, because the cities are the places that are going to be hit hardest first. I'm just getting that song. She looks right tonight to me. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm not sure exactly the meaning of it. Maybe sometimes guys, I say music because it has meaning for other people too who might be watching my channel. Sometimes a song will come through and it really means something to somebody else. We got that puppy love the other day, didn't we, Catherine? As I was looking in Sprocket's eyes, the guy just said, tell him puppy love. So I do, because it might have meaning for someone. So I just sort of say whatever music comes into it. So I'm getting that. Monday, I got Friday on my mind. That's probably most of us, because we do like Friday, because that means the weekends are coming, doesn't it? That's probably for everybody here on my channel. Hang on a minute. Oh, I'm getting the cutest little song. We get a lot of Neil Finn here. I'm a huge Neil Finn fan. I know a lot of you in New Zealand love Neil Finn too. And I'm getting that song, Don't Dream It's Over. Don't dream it's over. There is freedom within. There is freedom without. Try to find the message in a paper cup. Oh, I love that song. The hassle today tells of war and the way. We've got to go play that song today. Don't dream it's over. Hey now, hey now. Oh, I love that song. I love Neil Finn so much. I know you guys in New Zealand would love him so much too. We adopted him as our own in Australia. I always tell you that. So I'm getting that song, Don't Dream It's Over. So I guess the message in that from the guides is that we're kind of not dreaming, but it might be over, like the waiting, meaning these sleepwalkers are starting to wake up. That's the message I'm getting from it. And when you think of the words of that song, there is freedom within, there is freedom without. So there's freedom within you. We've been talking about that here for ages, haven't we, guys? Because we know the freedom is within you. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter if you're locked down in your home. You still can feel free. You can feel free at any time. So there's freedom within, but there could also start to be freedom without. Fingers, if these people wake up. So I'm going to leave you with that song today. I absolutely love it. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Not too many predictions today. Sometimes we just need a little bit of guidance how to navigate this. I don't even know what it is. This crazy world we're living in. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave you and say goodbye. I'm going to head out and enjoy the last of autumn. We've got a few more weeks of autumn. It's nice and sunny today, but it's really windy. And now there's fires around the country. And oh gosh, you know how it goes, guys. Same old. No surprises for us, is it, when the weather goes rubbish? Anyway, I'll say goodbye from Australia. Hit the like buttons, guys. Take care, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye, everyone.